Lost in this hazy room, the darkness surrounds. Pulsating beats electrify the ground. I feel the energy, it's flowing through my veins.
Hey guys, it's April here with the Phoenix Collective. We are a group of like-minded individuals dedicated to the self-healing journey. We're a self-healing collective, okay? And we know that love is the answer, right? That self-love, it begins with self-love. And as we work through childhood trauma, programming, patternings, all the thoughts in our heads and just the interactions that we have with other people, and find meaning in those interactions, right? For what they are, right? Building healthy boundaries and really analyzing our own motives in life, right? That we begin to heal ourselves and our frequency rises, and then we all of a sudden our vibration is absolutely in match and in line with all of our childhood dreams, right? All of that magic and wonder of our youth before we were like tainted, and we're creating the world of our dreams. Okay, that we understand that the power of our mind, that it has to create our reality. Okay. I'm a light being. There's lots of terms that people use: chosen ones, light workers, crystal children, star seeds, star trees. You know how I feel about seeds, right? I truly believe that we have planted and budded and bloomed on this planet. And then as we wake up, we are no longer seeds. We are trees, star trees, okay? And that it is our duty and our obligation to take what we have learned on our path. And that path was a hard one. Okay. We signed up, guys. We signed up for a long road, one that was not easy. Okay. We're badasses. We are spiritual baddies in every sense of the word. Okay. Because we really truly put ourselves in right on ground zero in this 3D bullshit. Right. And through our own struggle and pain have really repaired ourselves so that we may repair the collective, okay? And overwhelmed today. Hey, I am overwhelmed with this energy shift, and it's so strong today that it took me probably a good 3 hours of meditation and contemplation just to sort out the energy I was feeling. It was almost like a panic, but I realized it was just love that I'm feeling. And I'm going to explain this to you, okay? I'm going to shuffle some cards. And, I'm a tarot reader and an intuitive. I connect to the divine to bring messages through tarot and through channeled messages, okay? And what I do here is I read tarot in 4 different positions, okay? I have the subconscious card, which shows what's hidden. Okay, and then the energy of the past, the here and now, and then the most likely outcome for the future now. You know what I say? Okay, I cannot predict the future. I can only tell you. Tarot is a living tool for personal growth. It allows you to connect to your intuition and tell you the most likely outcome. Okay, but what I mean by a living tool is that it is its own energy, right? Because it's there to guide you and show you and connect in to the metacognitive process of what is seen and unseen in yourself and others. Okay, so it allows you that glimpse into the divine timeline that you're on, but we have the power to change that. Okay, and by being able to see it come alive, it allows us to make changes to better ourselves. So it's perfect for the self-healing journey, okay? So I'm going to shuffle and connect in, and we'll see what my meditations and the energy that I felt today, what this message is for the collective, all right? All right, I'll see you in just a second. It'll be like no time in your world, promise. All right, so in the past position, this is your dipstick card, guys. This is the card that it kind of gives the overall energy of past. It's past energy that we're taking into the here and now, but this is really recent past is what I'm picking on today. Okay, so I mean this is a it's an overall energy. Okay, so if you resonate with this, it's a Six of Cups energy. And hey, this isn't the first time this card's appeared. Okay, but it was in the now and in the future in the last few readings, but now it's in the past. So this is very much a new energy that we're just now embodying. And definitely what I'm feeling in the air of the collective without even shuffling cards. So I wasn't surprised to see this pull out. Okay, so now if you resonate with the Six of Cups energy, this reading is going to be for you guys. Okay, but also know that even if it doesn't, that doesn't mean that there aren't messages in this reading for you. Okay, now God and the universal consciousness is made of everything around us, live and living and dead, and just inanimate or fictitious communications, like all of it. Everything that we encounter in this spiritual simulation is messages from God to you. You just have to listen and connect in with your intuition and start recognizing it. And you will as you wake up, okay? So just for the pure fact that you're watching this, just know that there's messages for you. So stay on board and to the end of this reading, because you're gonna learn some cool new shit. I promise you that. Okay. And hey, if you want to connect with me and have me give you kind of a high vibrational reading that lets you know where you're at on your timeline, you can always contact me at my email. It's right down there, mydualityreality@gmail.com, and I can give you a private reading. Okay, because as the Phoenix Collective grows, which is awesome, okay, everybody's welcome. My readings get a little more general or like a little specific at sometimes. Okay, so you'll know. Don't force anything to fit. Okay, if it doesn't feel right, then it's not for you. Okay, if it does, pick it up. Okay, so anyway, Six of Cups to me, it's like, okay, energy of love. Okay, and now this energy of love doesn't necessarily mean like being in love. It's an energy of love. Okay, the shift that I'm feeling right now is one of connecting to a timeline, a new timeline, a highest timeline, which is one of love. It's everywhere. I'm serious, it's everywhere. And it's blowing me away. Interactions that would have normally had a different effect on me are now calm. And all I feel is love. And I react from love. And the resolve is peaceful. It's pretty incredible. Okay, so when the six of cups in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck depicts a cute little kind of chubby couple, that's like has a nice little homestead with a gate, and all six cups are out there and they're watering it, they're tending to their cups, they're filling each other's up, and plants are growing from it, beautiful flowers. Okay, so this can have that feeling. Before I hit this timeline, I used to get this incredible homesickness. Okay, like just this feeling of wanting to go home, and it's overwhelming because I didn't know where home was. I didn't have one. I didn't have one. No family. Since when my dad passed, that feeling of having a home and somebody to go to went away, because I grew up with him, and that really was home. And I knew that as long as he was a presence, that I was always welcome. Okay, my dad didn't put up with bullshit or drama. But when that left my family, it got kind of overtaken by a competition, and a jealousy of women that wasn't supportive at all. It was very harmful and reactive and abusive. And it was unfortunate, but it just, I would wander around really longing for home, and I felt like that home then became a connection to the divine, right? Because it really pushed me to find that love, and I knew that was on the other side in the 5D, right? But then as in that quest to find that home, I found it within myself. Okay, so this coming home is a coming home of self-love, and and repairing that and finding that within oneself. And when you emanate and are full of self-love, you vibrate at that frequency. And guess what? Energy frequency that's on the same frequency all groups together, right? That's what happens in this 4D energy space. So we're now finding ourselves, and it's super overwhelming, and it's so overwhelming. I can feel the energy of other people and their heart space all want it coming towards me now. So it's an overwhelming feeling of love coming your way, and just wherever you go, still being in that love space. Okay, so if you can resonate with this reading is definitely for you. Okay, or is heading your way. There is a shift in the consciousness going on here for light workers, and it's a coming home. Don't it feel like coming home? Hell yeah. All right, and so let's just keep going. I shuffled the cards. I pulled 3 cards, and I'm gonna go for it because I got them right here in front of me. All right, so boom, in the here and now, I've got, so this is an energy we've created, right? And what's going on right here, right now, is a Queen of Pentacles, and okay. The Queen is showing up in every reading, right? We've had when the Queen of Swords appears, now when the Queen of Cups appears, and today, well, who's appearing? Queen of Pentacles. I love this bitch. I really do. Because to me, that's the home you want to go to on Christmas. Every time I pull her, that's what I think of. You know what I mean? It's a real mothering energy of nurturing and love, right? And one that's very solid and stable and abundant. Okay, it's definitely the house that you want to go to when you're sad and like when you don't feel safe. This is home. She is home. The Queen of Pentacles is home. She's so when she appears, this could be now this could resonate or manifest to you in several different ways. This can be your energy, okay? This could be an energy of a feminine around you. Maybe you're longing for this feminine, or maybe this is what you've cultivated inside of you, or it could just be an energy of being in that space. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Okay, all right. So I mean, I definitely always, the person that I'm speaking about, or the energy that I'm speaking about, can also have cross watchers. So you could be viewing this reading from the outside in. Does that make sense? Of seeing this as it occurs in somebody else's life, right? And so this just gives you that understanding as well of maybe how somebody around you, the process that they're going through. Okay, all right, the reality that they're creating. All right, so when I think of safety, I think of what's the flip side of that, right? What's the flip side of love, right? Fear, right? So we have that option of creating either one in our life. You guys, this is our life. We have free will, okay? And our thoughts create our reality, okay? Hold on. I got to get rid of this McRib commercial. That's a message for somebody, okay? There are no ordinary moments, okay? Right? We know that, right? So first, if the McRib is a connection to you, this reading's for you too. All right, what was I saying? Oh, the opposite of love is fear, okay? So, I mean, I always think about it this way, right? When you think of fear, you're like a fear of the dark, or what's created in the unseen, right? Under the light, like under the moonlight, right? Because that's in the shadows, right? Our shadow selves and the subconscious, right? All right. I don't like that song. Okay, that's better. I'm so distracted right now. Okay, I have to take a break and get my shit together. Like, I have stepped into somebody else's energy that's not my own, for real, because I was like super like flighty for a minute. So anyway, if this is your energy, this reading is for you, because I'm still very much in it, but I'm gonna try and get through this reading and battle it out, okay? This is a real loving person though. Okay. So I don't mind their energy. All right. This is somebody that's, and I'm super connecting in. Okay. When you see me like itch my nose, just know that that is like, I'm definitely channeling somebody here today. Okay. So if you can connect with this energy, I love you. You're an awesome person because you're super happy, but man, ADHD much? I think so. So we were talking about fear, okay? Um, you know, fear is not reality, folks, okay? False evidence appearing real. It's when the mind has A information and C information, the B in between, right? A, B, C, right? Like the brain will make up what it wants to in that space, right? And so it's often illusions, it's falsities, it's not real. It's just, you really you can't get in a fear space. You've got to connect with the heart space and the love space where you are centered, okay? From like grounded, okay? And so this energy that I'm connecting in right now is very much maybe an air sign, very much in the ethers, in that air, in that 5D, 4D realm, but needs some grounding to the earth plane, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles is that earth energy, okay, of offering you that connection to the earth. So her message right now is saying that you need, like, it's super important that you're tending to self and self-love right now, that you're connecting with your body, with nature, and to your own abundance, okay? That you're not way up in this distracted space, all right? So we need to get grounded to the earth, all right? Ah, and the future. Hey, Temperance. Temperance is I direct my energy and resources to find balance, okay? Confirmation. Spirit, thank you. Thank you. All right. So the future card is always that kind of that guidance. All right. If you ever get a reading, a tarot reading from somebody that doesn't offer you guidance, don't go back. Okay. Because the card should provide that outlook into the future that gives you some direction, okay? And at least allows you the option to make changes, all right? So temperance is here to kind of give you that balance in your life, okay? Connect and welcome the divine, all right? So this is asking you to get out of that fear space. For the subconscious card, I'm going to talk about this too real quick. I got the Nine of Swords. Now, in the traditional Rider Waite, the Nine of Swords depicts somebody, they're like sitting upright in their bed, but their hands, their head is in their hands, right? So they're looking down, and on the wall behind them, you see the where'd it go? The Nine Swords, but only there's three that go right by her head, and they're on the wall, and the rest are above her head. So these are what these represent is fear, okay? This is the air that I was just talking about, but really only three of the swords are anywhere close to her head. So they're the real only threats, but they're still mounted on the wall and they can't pierce her. Okay? So there is no threat. So this is a mental thing. All right. And what this is somebody that is kind of stressing out. They're not getting sleep. They're up in bed and they're in their head and they've got like all nine swords, like fucking daggering through their mind, right? And what you need to do is lay down your weapons, okay? And really get rid of those six swords that are not even applicable to your situation, okay? Because they don't apply. They're nowhere near your headspace, okay? But then there's three that are there that might be the reality. That's the A information and the C information. The rest is that B information, okay? And so this just really depicts concern that's not necessary anymore, especially since you are in this space. You're safe, okay? Look, you've got a place. Everything around you is vibrating at love, with that frequency of love. So you are safe. The divine is protecting you from all of those people in your past that you're laying up in bed and you're feeling their energy, okay? And so with this shift, now that you have shifted into a self-love, you still have cords to all these people in your past that you have impacted. And by you choosing yourself, they realize the only way to connect with you is through the heart space now. They know that they can't come at you and fight. Okay? I heard the sound of your bike as your wheels hit the gravel and the engine in the driveway cutting off. Pushed out through the screen door, I stood out on the porch thinking fight, fight, fight at all costs. Right? That's the song that's channeling in my Sonny DeFranco. But instead I let you in, just like I've always done. I sat you down and offered you a beer. And across the kitchen table, I fired several rounds, but you were still sitting there when the smoke cleared. And you came crawling back to say that you want to make good in the end. Oh ho, oh what can I say? I don't even want to say what's next, okay? Because this is old patterns of behavior. This is how people used to come into your life, right? They used to come in like after a period of time when you were self-repairing, and your vibration starts to lift and you got to this point, right? And then all of a sudden they peer over into your timeline and they're like, they feel your energy and you evolving. And so what do? They come in and they cut it off, right? They come right back into your life, right? Crawling back to say they want to make good in the end. And you let them in and drink that beer, right? You're going right back to old patterns of behavior, and it pops all the holes in all the progress that you've made. And where are you again? You're starting from ground zero in the negativity. Okay. But you have shifted past that. Like you are so far above that. And now it's a real panic on their ends. Okay. So you got a lot of panicky people in your energy space too, but they can't come at you and they know that. The divine is absolutely protecting you like Glenda, the witch with her bubble. They can't even poke that bitch. Okay. Let me count the ways I adore you. She says, you were never a good lay, and you were never a good friend, right? I mean, you know these things now, right? Okay? Like, why do you want to go back to that shit? You don't, okay? And they know that the only way to actually come at you is if they're in an energy of self-healing and love. So people around you, because your vibration is so high that you're on your highest timeline. Hey, you're in a timeline of love. You've connected into that frequency. And if they want to come in, they got to hit that frequency too, right? So, just be cautious of anyone that kind of gets through the bubble. You don't need it. And you don't want to deal with it, all right? Because everything else around you is at that fucking amazing vibration of love. All right. And you can maintain that now. So don't look back. All right. Keep heading forward. And this temperance energy, okay, is just giving you that guidance and telling you to speak to your higher self and connect with your timeline, your highest timeline. Really, like, as you have that direct channel now, that direct connection. All right. Hey guys, I love you so much. And whoever I'm talking to, God bless you. Like you're a very bubbly person, and I love your energy. Thank you for letting me use it for a minute to channel this message. So remember that we are all connected as one here, folks, okay? Like there is no separation between you and me. It's a perceived separation that's created by our ego and all the shit in our subconscious. So let's clear that out, and we're working on that. And let's connect with one another in a real authentic way, which is from the heart space, right? Be kind to yourself, okay? Like, number one. But remember, be kinder to others, all right? We're all at different places on our timeline and on this journey of self-healing, and how you react to the world tells a lot about you. If you react from love, that means you are love, right? If you react from hate, that means you are hate. Our insides reflect our outside. So really evaluate how you're connecting to the world around you, okay? Because we are all suffering the human condition together. Sorry for the flighty reading, but whatever. Love y'all. Mwah. Love and light.